Hey guys, just before we start, this one's a short video, being under the pump away from straight Outta Loftus Road, so it's hard with midweek games having to, do 2 videos a week in the space of a couple of days, so hope you enjoy it, don't hate, but yeah, just get around it. G'day guys, my name's Mitch and welcome back to the third episode of the Straight Outta Loftus Road YouTube series, where once again, because of the midweek game, we have a massive jam-packed episode to talk about today. First, we have the Sheffield Wednesday preview, followed by the players on Twitter and their reactions. Got to talk about Chris Ramsey's position and also preview the MK Dons game. So massive episode. As always, if you want to get in touch, you can find us at www.facebook.com/Straight Outta Loftus Road. You want to get in touch with us on Twitter, give us a follow at Loftus Road _. Or if you want to see the blogs, match previews, match reviews, opinion pieces, transfers, everything you can think of, straight out of loftusroad.wordpress.com. Despite what the fans out there are saying, I honestly don't believe we played that poorly in the match. Sheffield Wednesday are a tough side, and to expect that we're going to walk out there and trump them was completely unreasonable, so a draw may have been a fair result. To be honest, they deserve to be more upset with the result than we are, given they missed a few penalty calls and they were in red-hot form coming into the match. Our style of play was 10 times better than what it was against Birmingham. We actually looked dangerous in attacks despite being 0-0. We did have some good opportunities by Cherry throughout the match and a couple by Phillips in the second half that went begging. However, one positive is that we weren't content with lobbing the ball forward over the midfield to Emmanuel Thomas. We played the ball on the ground and really played to our strengths, which are pace and skill. I thought Clint Hill was a brave call, given he hasn't really played since the Carlisle game, so I wasn't too sure how he'd come out, but he was our best player. The technical side of his game, like his skills and ability, are definitely not in the top 11 players in our squad, probably not in the top 4 defenders. However, his leadership and decision making in pressure situations is very good. From whistle to whistle, you can see and hear him directing traffic in front and around him, something we haven't seen all season. We didn't look vulnerable from set pieces, and I think you can put that down to his communication skills. Also, his decision-making was very good. In previous games, we have looked to lob the ball forward in a panic and just hope the opposition wouldn't create another attack. However, with Clint on the side, he was able to make positive decisions. I think he was a great asset to the side, and it'll be interesting to see whether Ramsey will pick him or not to take on MK Dons this weekend. Ramsey's ability as manager, however, was the #1 topic after the game, and understandably so. His substitutions and lack thereof were abysmal. I'll start with the one he made. Taking off our only striker and replacing with a midfielder, despite how good Leroy Fer is mind-boggling. It's not as though we were a goal up and trying to defend a lead. We were level at home and yet to score a goal that ultimately would have gotten us the 3 points. So who exactly was our striker? Sebastian Polter sent out this tweet before the game, and I don't agree with the way he expressed his anger, but I understand why he is angry. He brought this player in for over £1 million, and I honestly don't think he's performed that poorly when he has played. But I just don't know why he wasn't within the substitutes. We had Hoylett ahead of him. I'm not sure if something has happened behind closed doors with Ramsey and Polter or what, but I can almost guarantee you that there wouldn't be many teams in the world that play with one bona fide striker, especially when you're only playing with one up front. I also want to talk about the substitution that he didn't make. Ali Farland hasn't seemed to be on the pitch for a couple of matches now, and I don't see why, when we are searching for a goal, you wouldn't bring on a player of his ilk who can pass the ball and be a serious danger in attacks moving forward. I don't think I've ever seen Tozer around our goals or been in danger, so why keep him on when we're scrambling for a goal? Ramsey needs to make sure he's keeping key players like Farland in our squad satisfied, because he's already lost the fans, so if he loses the players, I don't know how much longer he would have. Luongo wasn't happy playing as number 10, Polter wasn't happy about not being selected in the side, Charlie Austin sent out a tweet, I'm not sure if it was QPR related, and I'm sure there are others like Farland and Angala who would be upset as well. Okay. On to MK Dons. There is no doubt they have struggled at the start of the season, currently sitting 20th on the table, just a point outside the bottom 3. A win could see them catapult up to a mid-table position if results go their way. They are a very good passing side and will come out to try and frustrate the players and keep the home crowd quiet, and place some serious pressure on their opponents. Just picking up the 5 points out of the possible 18 on the road this season, their away record leaves a little bit to be desired. They would be dreading this trip given they've only taken the 4 points out of their last 8 matches. They may feel as though they could seriously challenge QPR given our poor track record as well. With the 2 wins, 3 draws and a single loss at home this year, we are almost better than what we were last season in the Premier League. They'll hopefully feel that they can try and lock down the defence and beat us on the counter-attack and exploit our vulnerabilities, such as the high ball into the box. It is crucial that we score first. We need an early goal to kill the Milton Keynes' confidence and instill some energy into Loftus Road. The man for us in this match, if he starts, is Massimo Luongo. He had some good energy in the Sheffield match and seemed to partner well with Matty Phillips to create some viable opportunities up front. I feel as though he just needs to back his ability a bit more, and that will come with getting consistent minutes. All it needs, in my opinion, is a goal. We saw in the Asian Cup earlier this year for Australia that a goal is a real good catalyst for him, and I would love to see him slot one on Saturday. Okay, now the starting 11. In goals, we have Rob Green. Not too concerned with our goalkeeping, position at the moment. Rob Green's doing a fine job in my opinion, so he keeps his spot for this game. Okay, our back four, we have Konchesky, Hall, Hill and Onua. So I guess the two big talking points in that is Onua staying at right back. I didn't think he played too badly at right back. Better than James Perch. And I just wanted to find a spot for Clint Hill as well because I thought he did a really good job. And we cannot concede goals against MK Dons this week. So Clint Hill's organisational skills and awareness around the game, what's going on, will be a big hand for us. Hopefully rub off on Hall. And I think, this back four, I kept the clean sheet on Tuesday, so hopefully they can do the same on Saturday. So I'm sticking with the two holding midfielders for this game, and it's Sandro and Toza. So Sandro, he's done all right. Real tough tackle in the early minutes on Tuesday night, but Toza I'm going to stick in there. I thought he's really good, played his role well, but I really want to see him subbed off if the game is getting tight and we do need some attacking fluid. I want to see Ale Fallon come on, or Marcelo Longo if he's not starting already in the number 10 position. So look, I don't mind this two there in the defensive midfielder roles, and let's hope they can keep doing what they did against Sheffield. The attacking midfielders are Phillips, Luongo and Cherry. I don't think they did too bad last week. I think Phillips was really close to finding some good form. Linked up well with Marcelo Longo, like I said before. Cherry was just a bit out of it. Wouldn't mind seeing him just hit that mark like against Rotherham or against Bolton. So I think these top three are the best, and obviously Fur can come on for Luongo if he's getting a bit tired or, sort something out there, Ramsey. And up front, we have J. Manuel Thomas. I think he's doing a fine job. Not sure if Bolt will be able to get that number 9 position, sorted out after the Twitter rant and stuff like that. Charlie Austin, I don't think he'd be too far away. But J. Manuel Thomas is doing fine. He's good in the air and I think he's trying to help out his teammates a bit more rather than score himself. So look, if he can keep doing what he's doing, hopefully put one in the back of the net, I think we'll be in good stead. Okay, just some final thoughts before I go. Despite the fact that our last couple of matches haven't been what we needed and that there is some pressure on our manager and our key striker is still on the sidelines, we are still 10th on the table, so it's not that bad. Currently sitting on 16 points, a win could see us on the doorstep of the top 6. And if we can get on a good run and go on a kill streak, the competition will be concerned and will play a big part in the league come the pointy end of the season. No doubts. Before we go, don't forget to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Straight Loftus Road. Follow us on Twitter at Loftus Road _. Subscribe to our WordPress, Straight Loftus Road. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, comment, and come on you R's.